The King reads comments. Alrighty, what's going on, freakos? This is the head freak from the King's room. Yeah, this is my actual room. It is. It's how awesome I'm living right now. If only you could see behind that green screen. Today, I'm going to be catching up on some comments, and I'm going to do a little finagling of the well, I've already started doing it, of the release schedule. I don't know why I keep looking over here. This is my webcam right here. Look me in the eye, boy. So before I get into comments, I don't have quite as many as I thought I did. The last 3 days, I've really not been feeling well. I'm feeling good today. So what I'm about to say about the schedule might not even happen. I don't know. I know some of you don't care, probably tired of hearing me talk about it, but I did finally get my car back after a month and a half. It's running okay. I mean, I would love to say that it's running perfectly, but it ain't. It's all right. I'm probably going to be trying to sell the Camaro. If any of you freaks out there are gearheads and you want a 600 horsepower 1997 30th anniversary SS Camaro SLP performance package nitrous, let me know. It's got old school Krager rims on it. Sounds like a dragon sleeping in a cave. She needs some love and attention. I'll tell you that. I've done my best, but I think I've just about had it. Anyway, having said that, I'm able to get back to the gym, which is a huge part of my life, as some of you know. It keeps me mentally and emotionally stable. It keeps me better than stable. It keeps my head above water. That's not really stable, Eric. I know. It keeps me much, much better. I have good energy, just like I do right now. I just got back from the gym. So I got the car back on, I think, Thursday. I was able to go to the gym Friday. I couldn't go yesterday, and then I went today. Today's Sunday for me. Anyway, so something was going on where I had severe stomach pain. It's gone now. I'm not sure what it was, but because the whole summer really has been really difficult for me, emotionally, mentally, physically. The last 3 days, I just really wasn't recording. I tried a couple of times, but it just wasn't happening. So I've missed the Goblin and the Worgen, at least probably 2 videos apiece there. I'm very far ahead in Return to Moria. I absolutely love that game. I know I've said that before. I've got enough videos recorded and saved. They just need to be rendered and uploaded until like the second week of October. And I have not played it in like 5 days, and I'm not going to play it for a couple of weeks because I can't keep like getting that far ahead. That way, if you guys and gals leave comments, helpful tips, which I know you already have, like I'm not even going to be able to react to them because I'm so far ahead in the video. So I want to try to change that. I'm pretty far ahead in the hardcore, nowhere near. I've got maybe 3 or 4 videos ahead in the hardcore. Anyway, I wasn't recording because I was just releasing those. And I got a couple of videos ahead in City Skylines as well. So the Worgen Warrior, I'm probably going to drop. I'm not going to delete the character or anything, but I've got 2 Cataclysm Let's Plays, right? I've got the Goblin Priest, we're healing, and then I've got the Worgen Warrior, which we're just DPSing. I tried doing some tanking. Tanking just isn't my jam. I don't feel like I'm good at it because I don't know how to play tank. I mean, it was interesting, and it's definitely different than DPSing, but I don't think I'm a good tank warrior-wise, so probably just going to drop that. I tried to hang in there, and you guys have probably noticed, you know, when we're running through the dungeons, it's basically I'm just complaining and like, this is too easy, this is ridiculous, right? All of that stuff. And I'm trying to, have fun with it. I really am. I always try to have fun with whatever I'm doing or get into it or, try to find some humor and stuff. And I usually do, but I'm just not feeling it. And if I'm not feeling it, it's going to come across in the narration. And here's the whole other thing. Like, I have to have fun playing the game or it's just not worth it for me. The whole reason I have a YouTube channel is because I love playing video games and I love having fun and getting immersed in all of this. And it's kind of fading away on the warrior there. So I'm probably letting the warrior go. Doesn't mean we won't revisit it, I don't know. But the priest, I'm keeping the priest. I'm gonna level that priest up. I want to heal Northern. Who knows? Maybe try heroic stuff. Maybe try raid healing. But I don't think I'm a good enough healer to heal raids. The other thing that's scary for me about potentially trying to heal a raid is having to be on comms and like communicate with people. That's not something I'm probably going to be able to do, unfortunately. And if I did, it would be a disaster, I think. But I do want to continue the priest because I am genuinely enjoying that. Like I said, it's a completely different style of play. So dropping the Worgen gives me a slot, a time slot. So what I'm going to be doing is starting the next series in the Fright Night, which is Resident Evil Village or Resident Evil 8. That's the same thing, right, guys? I think so. So I've never played it before. I don't even think I've ever seen any footage of it. I've seen a lot of pictures and stuff, like thumbnails of it, when I was getting it from Steam. They always have like the preview videos and stuff. I watched that. It looked pretty cool, honestly. So really excited. So hopefully that will be starting this coming week, probably sooner, earlier in the week, if possible. Yeah. Is that it? I think that's it. Yeah. Let's get into comments. I'm going to switch over here. Here we go. I'm already set up. Alrighty, so starting, I'm just 2 days ago here. Saved by Grace. This is on the Iron Man Challenge, episode 21 at 10:05. The loot is better at the higher level Verog than at Kodabane. Well, that's interesting. Let's see what this is. I like doing timestamps or checking timestamps. Whatever his name is. Verog. Oh, yeah. Oh, right. These two freaks right here. Like full. Okay. Oh, it's full screen there. Yeah, it makes it a little nicer. Let's stay in full screen. Maybe easier for you guys to see. Yeah. So I think I elected not to do Verog the Dervish because I think he has two ads, right? He walks around. He's got this patrol around the lake. I just don't know if I'm able to handle it. I don't know. Maybe if it turns green, but 3 mobs, pretty risky. And there's also the chance that I'm like pull something else while I'm trying to kite. Yeah, but I know that loot is way better. Also, oh, so you might be talking about like the drop rate in the other area. You're probably right if that's what you're talking about. Yeah, I thought you were talking about like whatever drops from the 2 named mobs. I really can't use anyway because it would, be like green. But yeah, he's probably talking about the, what do you have to get from those freaks? Something. I don't know, horse hooves or something. I don't think it's that. Thank you, Saved by Grace. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Trey LaPrey, how you doing, man? Undead Mage, episode 21. You mean you will do a druid next after hitting level 60 on this tune? Let's be real. I'm probably not going to hit level 60 on this tune. I feel like I'll be lucky to hit 40. You guys like, you're going to make it that far? Going to do my best. Druid, I think, is OP. Yeah, I think I was talking about what a good choice Druid would potentially be. Because you're allowed to put your own class buffs, right, on yourself. Mark of the Wild and Thorns. They have a lot of good stuff. They also get the fast travel form, like Hunter gets at 20. I think it's 20. They get whatever that is. Well, I think it's called travel form. Trey LaPrey, I'm pretty sure I've seen you before. I've seen your name. How you doing, man? It's good to see you again. Thanks for the comment. Cynics, look at that beautiful badge right there. Look at that. 1 year. OP, man. OP. How do you guys feel about the badges, my members? Do you like them? Do you like the other ones? Should they be different? I think I'm going to add some borders. The problem is it's so small. Right? It's just not, you can't really see a lot of detail in it. So I don't know if like the wizard I did was a good choice, but let me know what you guys think about that. We can go with something else. This is on Return to Moria, episode 10. This game reminds me of The Forest on how you build the base and it clicks and it gets attacked. Yes, that's a good thing. I do agree it's a good thing. And the AI, I feel like, is a lot better in this game, Return to Moria, than Sons of the Forest. There's like these weird pathing things. I'm not saying I haven't seen some oddball things, but that's always going to be a thing. Well, it's a common thing, AI pathing, but they will attack the base. If I get too close, some of them will peel off and attack me. So it's not like they're just chopping on the wall when I'm standing behind them. But yeah, I'm really liking this game a lot. I'm getting better at it. These early episodes, I didn't know what the heck I was doing, but I do get a little bit better. Thanks, Cynics. Appreciate it, man. This is the Iceman. Look at this. There she is. What's her name? That hot elf? Yeah. Almost done with my HC journey and thinking of starting this challenge. Can you share what add-on you use for the auction house stuff? Absolutely. It looks so easy, convenient. Not sure what server I'll try this on. But if you see Misery, that's me. That's awesome, man. How, where are you at? Almost done with the HC. So you're doing the permadeath challenge, right? Like anything goes except dying. That's cool. I got to 60 on the Troll Hunter. That's awesome. The add-on I use is called, let me see what it's called. I think it's Auctionator. It's great, man. I can't recommend it enough. It is very, very simple. It's called Auctionator, and you can get it. So here's Curse Forge over here. And I never used to use this add-on for the desktop. Dude, it's so good. So what I do here with these stupid ads, I literally just drag it off the screen so I don't have to look at them. But yeah, every couple of days, all you do is open this up. It lists all of the add-on. You can search for all of your add-ons here, whatever you're looking for. Do update all. Now, some of these you can update if you have the game open. I would not, if Questy has an update, I would not recommend being logged on to your character and then updating it. You got some weird stuff that can happen. Just log out and do it. And then you can switch over to Cataclysm Classic up here, update all, just automatically. It's fantastic. What I used to do before is go to Curse Forge, download the zip file, extract the zip file into the add-ons folder in that long directory. Like, it was kind of a pain in the butt, man. This takes care of all of it for you. It's fantastic. Yeah, it's called Auctionator. And if you're interested, here are my classic add-ons right there. If you want to, gosh, I can't stand ads. If you want to pause the screen and get my giant head out of the way, that's everything I'm using. And I'm not even using some of these. I just added the voiceover out on there. Yeah, there you are. Iceman. Do it. Do it, brother. If you're coming to the hardcore server, there are I think just the two. There's Skull Rock. And then I always forget the other one. Defias Pillager or Defias something. I have my lines. Well, I had my lines character on the other server. I have most of my characters recently on Skull Rock. I don't know why. I think they're both low pop at this point, though. ZS4883, the 70s duct tape story. Have you tried a 12-button mouse? It made WoW so much more enjoyable for me. How you doing, ZS? I'm not sure I've seen you before. If you're new or newish, welcome to the channel. Hope you stick around. It's an interesting picture. I wonder what that is. Let me know what that is. I mean, you don't have to, obviously. I actually have. I've tried different 12-button mouses, and I got a nice one. It was really nice. The problem I had with it, I've got these big bear paws, man, and it had this design where it had this piece coming out where my thumb was, and the thumb just naturally sit on it, and it literally just pushed into the thumb all the time. And it doesn't sound like that big of a deal. It's just like plastic, but it had this like 90-degree edge. It was like this, not a sharp edge, but you know, when you're playing for 3-4 hours a day, you know, minimum, it just began to hurt. The other problem I had was it was too small for my hand. So what I really need to try to find is an oversized mouse. So the mouse I have now is, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a 6-button mouse. It's like a compromise. So a lot of the keybinds I use are mouse keybinds, but I did try, because that would have been nice, right? They're right there on the side, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I couldn't do it. And when I did try to press, like my hand's big, and so when I did try to press with the thumb, I'd end up pressing 2 of the buttons. I mean, it's not like I'm a freak, you know, like I'm like a giant, but it just didn't work well for my hand. But I appreciate the tip there. And it definitely makes a difference having a mouse with that you can macro in. Mr. Dustin returned to Moria. First and foremost, this series has given you, in my opinion, your best content. Even as a WoW fan, I can't deny how well you play, make, and entertain us with this game. Wow, man. Thank you, Dustin. I really appreciate that. I feel like I mean, I didn't really think this was going that well. All I know is I'm having a lot of fun with the game, but I appreciate that, man. It's truly amazing what you do. Secondly, this particular episode is top-notch. This particular episode is top-notch, and by far your best work in the series. Wow, man. It gives us thrills during the raids, laughs, and insights into your base and whatnot. I love what you do, Big E. Between this and your Iron Man challenge, I can't get enough. David, I really appreciate you. Thank you for saying that. It makes me feel good. It really does. Also, I think I saw a video regarding it might have been your Worgen Warrior not going further. Maybe I'm making it up. Either way, I hope you continue him. Same with Goblin Priest. I seriously love everything you do. Your part about the only game I couldn't find interest in was Detroit, but that wasn't a you thing, just my taste and yours colliding. Yeah, it's not for everybody. And I think the reason those games aren't for everybody is because of all of the dialogue. But what happened to me is I just got so caught up in the story. I think it's a little bit different when you play it. Because I used to watch this guy, Burke Black. Some of you may know about Burke Black. He's been Twitch streaming for quite a while now. But I remember watching a little bit. He was into the game already, but I remember thinking the same thing. Like, I don't even think I watched for 10 minutes. I was like, yeah, I just can't get into it. So I think that's one of those games where it might not be as interesting to watch as it is play, unless you have played it and got so caught up in the story, and then you want to watch the choices somebody else makes and like compare them. But I totally get it. I recommend once you're done with this game, go buy Conan Exiles. I think I actually have this game, Dustin. Another fantasy survival game, one of the first major ones, actually. It was in 2017. It does have nudity, yes. So make sure you turn it off before posting. Good work. Keep your chin up. Remember, us subscribers need you. You give us immense pleasure through gaming and being with you. Stay strong, my friend. Dustin, this is one of the best comments I've ever gotten. I've got a lot of beautiful comments. This is a great comment, man. Thank you. Don't make me cry on camera, okay, Dustin? Thank you, man. Yeah, I actually have Conan Exiles. I think I have it on the PlayStation, whatever the PS4 store, that's where I got it, I think. The problem I had with it I had just gotten the PS4 and I sucked with the controller so bad. It was terrible. So I stopped playing the game. I think I played it for like 20 minutes. I was just trying to figure crap out. But yeah, that could be something we could revisit or visit for the first time on the channel for sure. Thank you, Dustin. I appreciate you, man. Just finished writing you almost a letter in your latest Lord of the Rings video. Yeah. Love your stuff as always, Big E. Stay strong. Thank you, Dustin. Appreciate you, man. At 7:20, this was great. I think I know what this is. I was waiting for comments on this. I do think I know what this is. I'm gonna type it. Wait, what is the... Is this the... I say he's... I think I say he's really big. Like I'm looking at how tall the troll is. He's like they're insane looking.
Look at us. We're like freaks next to him.
This is what I think it is. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of, like, I set the trap and then walked into that one for that guy. I got a nice laugh out of that too, man. I guess because I'm immature. Midventures 90. Hello, my friend. Thank you again. This is a new member. Also, Gaming Grandma. I give her, both of these people I've given shout outs to on the channel. If you guys are a member or just a subscriber, even just a viewer, if you've not subscribed, if you have a YouTube channel, seriously, let me know in the comments. I love giving people shout outs and I love discovering new channels, whether they're big channels or small channels. Midventures has got a whole bunch of hardcore challenges going on his channel. He says, nice to have a change of scenery. I'm literally just heading the other way on my hardcore warlock at the moment. Need a bit of orange in my life. There is a lot of orange here. In fact, every time I'm in the Barrens, my face is orange because of the big screen. I can't stand that about the Barrens, but I love the Barrens. Anyway, Midventures, thank you, man. And again, thank you for choosing to become a member. That's so, so cool of you. Appreciate it. I love what you're doing over there. I'm really into your melee hunter. And I got to be honest, I might steal that. I might borrow it and try that myself, my friend, because I love different ways of playing the hardcore challenge for sure. Dustin Dixon at 17-minute Mac. James Earl Jones died too soon. So many lost legends. Yeah, he has recently passed. I got to be honest, I thought the guy was already dead. I know that sounds bad, but I just thought he had passed a while ago.
Where our enemies abound.
Okay, I am changing the Hearthstone here. There's things we can do now. I was talking about voices there. Yeah, I mean, he lived a long life, right? He pretty far there. Philip Ferguson on Return to Moria, episode 11. As you were a few videos ahead, I'll take a chance and answer your question about the red circle icon in the bottom right corner. It's a noise meter, and the more noise you make, the bigger it gets. Once it's at the maximum, you will get a horde. Okay. I knew it was a noise meter. Well, I mean, I figured that out, but I did not realize... I've actually don't know if I've ever paid attention to when it's getting red. Whenever I'm mining or singing, it's like, is it supposed to be the Eye of Sauron? Maybe. I think that's what they took it from. But I've never noticed it getting red. That's interesting. Once you kill the boss in Orktown, you will not get any more hordes in this zone. That's interesting too. Yeah, so I am quite a bit ahead. I've taken out a few towns as of now. And before I think I'm still doing it. I have this thing in the game where once I, kill the boss, I get the key, loot the chest. I have this thing where I want to go around and destroy every single orc structure or goblin structure. I don't know what that is. I'm trying to do that off camera. I think it's some OCD in me, but I'm also kind of role-playing a little bit as a dwarf. I want to get rid of these disgusting ruins in this beautiful area. I mean, even though we're under a mountain. Philip Ferguson, thank you so much for letting me know, man. I appreciate it. Dustin Dixon. Lazy Peon is a great YouTuber. He makes great points. He's also changed his life big time. Yes, he has. the Lord of the Ring challenge I did on the channel was from the Lazy Peon, and I used to watch him quite a bit. And yes, he did change his life. I mean, I saw him a couple of years ago. I think he was living in like Thailand. The guy had lost weight. He's like kickboxing, hella shape, really good looking dude. Completely changed his life. But yeah, I saw him do a Lord of the Ring challenge. Wait a minute. I think that was Nixium. Was it Nixium? It was one of them. I can't remember, but yeah, I know who the Lazy Peon is, but I think I'm getting these guys confused here on where I actually got the Lord of the Ring challenge. But that's the first person I ever saw it. One of those two. Probably Nixium, the more I think about it, because he's like, that guy's always whittling pipes and stuff. This is years ago. I don't know what he's doing now. Thanks, Dustin. 34-minute mark. It's not pathetic. Anxiety is just something many of us struggle with to the point it breaks out spirit. But with support, we can tough through times, things even. Even when it seems like we can't. I believe my anxiety has made me mentally stronger than weaker because of constantly pulling myself back up. Just remember to get back up each time. And you've won. Thank you, Dustin. It is quite the struggle for me, my friend, and I appreciate you saying that. And I know a lot of people struggle with, you know, I talk about it sometimes on the channel, and, you know, I try to make light of it and joke of it. It's a pretty serious thing, but I've always been the kind of person to use humor when I'm uncomfortable or, you know, in a bad situation. For the most part, you know, sometimes it gets to the point, especially when depression gets involved, it's not that easy to do, but thank you, Dustin. I appreciate it, man. Jemmy says, I fully agree with Dustin here. Not pathetic at all, Eric. You're a strong dude. Outside, but on the inside as well. You know it. Thank you, Jemmy. I appreciate that, man. I really do. You guys make me feel so good. Seriously. And Trey LaPrey, hello, my friend. 100% not pathetic at all. Your streams help me with my mental health struggles. We appreciate what you do. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate it, man. Fuck. Don't make me get all weepy. I've cried on camera before. That's how emotional I am. I don't want to do it, but I'm not embarrassed about it. You know, thank you guys. Seriously. I really appreciate it. 720, that troll knows what's up. Yes, he does. Well, he knows what's down. What a legend, says Midventures. Yeah, I figured you guys would, if you were watching the screen, would see that. The Pursuer. Umbrella Secret Service. This is the same person. Umbrella Secret Service. Great channel. This guy's playing a game right now. I can't remember what it's called. What is it, dude? It's like a, I'm pretty sure it's a popular game. It might be an older game. It's evolved over the years. Dude, the artwork in the game is so effing awesome. You guys should, let me open this up. Here he is. Umbrella Secret Service, right here. What's the game? This one. Thrones of Britannia. I've got some catching up to do here. Umbrella Secret Service. Give my man a subscription if you are interested in doing so. At 350, since the guild is named Ragnarok, essentially the Old Norse mythology version of the apocalypse, it's safe to say it's related to Huskarl. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, well, let's look at the time mark. What is this? I'm looking at
Carls? What does that mean?
Carls. Oh, that's right. House Carl. Yeah, gotcha. That makes sense, man. House Carl is, not sure what that, I'm stupid. I don't know what that word is. Kalki? Yeah, it's Kalki. I don't know what that is. Of the original Old Norse term Huskarl, which literally means house man, Carl is cognate to the Old English churl, or that word, meaning a man or a non-servile peasant. The Anglo-Saxon Chronicle uses Heiderman as a term for all paid warriors, and thus is applied to Housecarl. So this also is in, what you call it? The Skyrim, right? He makes you the thing or something like that. But it also refers to that word and this word. I feel like an idiot, man. It is not clear whether these were types of house Carl or different altogether. Yeah, so I like that when a guild does that, when they have a whole theme. I tried to do this once, many, many years ago. I think it was in Cataclysm. I created this guild, and it was called the Army of Orcs, which was stupid. And my vision was it was going to be all orcs on the Horde. But we had all these ranks, and I worked on them for so long. There were like 12 ranks starting at the bottom. Nothing like this, though. By the way, Pursuer, I'm probably just going to call you Pursuer for a long time, or USS. Your English is excellent, man. I heard you talking about that in your video. It's good, dude. Your English is good. It's better than mine. Obviously, I didn't pronounce most of those words. How you doing, brother? David Nelson at 720. So much for the PG rating. Yep. I love the badges, guys. I really do. I like seeing the different colors there. So what I did is YouTube had the default colors. I just used the same color based on the time frame, and then just did the different pictures. So that's where the colors came from. I tried to copy those. Fly Jumbo Man with that 2-month badge. The wand vendor is in Undercity in a ring of the Magic Quarter. Yeah, I think I get mine in, where did we get it? Did I get it in Orgrimmar or Undercity? I got it in one of these. Hagamawa. Hey, looks like a new person. I don't know if you're new. If you are, welcome. Love the raven there. There's also one in Orgrimmar in the Cleft of Shadows. That's where I actually went. How you doing, Hagamawa? I'm probably screwing up your name, man. I'm sorry. It's good to see you. Yeah, you guys had let me know where, I think it was Fly who let me know the first time, and I was like, it's in Brill. Yeah, I don't think it's Brill. And then he says, oh, yeah, for sure. He was just looking in Brill. Yeah. Fly's like, yeah, he's an idiot. He was running around in Brill looking for a wand vendor. I don't always remember things, guys, okay? I'm old. Mid-Ventures, got to agree, gnome warriors are legendary. I love gnomes, man. I know they get a bad rap. They really do, but there's something about like a gnome death knight or a gnome warrior. It's the juxtaposition, right? They're like this powerful thing, and they're like that big. I don't know. I just think they're cool. And if you've got a gnome and he's got the comb over, that's even more power right there. David Nelson at 1739, all mages carrying around a down pillow with them to hold all of their feathers. I probably used my feathers here. Well, if they're being realistic, then wouldn't feathers stack to 100? How much space does a feather take up? Okay. David on the Iron Man challenge. 23-minute mark. I have found that while auto-casting the wand, if you double tap your spell, it will interrupt the wand. Oh, that's good to know, man. I think I end up doing this anyway, like I'm clicking, because, so if you're casting the wand, you guys probably know this, you guys know way more than me, and you try to cast a spell, it doesn't work. But I think I end up like, to get it to go. But yeah, I think you're 100% right there, David. Mid-Ventures. My friend, thank you so much for the support and shout out. I really appreciate it. And right back at you. Love your stuff. Thank you, Mid-Ventures. I love your stuff too, man. This is one of the reasons YouTube, it can be toxic and all that, but it can also be the opposite. It can be like this little community, you know, where people kind of get to know each other. We all have something in common. We all think I'm hot. Hold on. We all think I'm hot. Oh, right. No, man, it's cool. And like I said, I love discovering new channels, whether they're big channels or smaller channels. I got to be honest, I don't know what it is. For some reason, I do prefer smaller channels, like channels that haven't blown up to the point where you only see a video like every month or something, or I don't know. There are big channels that I think are really, really good, but I think I like it when the person stays just kind of I don't know. They don't go over the top, and I'm not sure what I'm trying to say, but I don't know. I like the community here. Thank you for being a part of it, Adventures. I look forward to being a part of your community as well, my friend. Iceman, 2 hours ago. Another cool episode. Thanks, man. Hope you're doing all right. Quick question. I started an Iron Man challenge. How do you get the Soul of Iron buff? So I went to the Watcher in Undercity, but she wasn't there. Am I playing on the wrong version or missing something? I'm on Classic. Okay. So you're Classic era. These guys have probably answered it down here. So you have to roll a character on the hardcore tab at the bottom where it's classic era or whatever, and then it says hardcore. Yeah, she won't be in the just the regular classic 2019 version of the game. It has to be on that hardcore server. I think I have a character on Old Blanchy. You need to go to the hardcore tab on the classic server list. There are 2 servers in the US. Gosh, there's 2 servers, Defias Pillagers and Skull Rock. Either is fine. That's right, Defias Pillagers. So I think for a while, Defias Pillagers, I don't know if it's still like this, but it was like mostly Alliance, or they had migrated there, and then the Horde went to Skull Rock, I think. But I've just been rolling my characters on Skull Rock, whether they are Horde or Alliance. I don't know why, but yeah. Shoot, I was afraid that might be the case. Appreciate the info. Looks like I'm starting over. Oh no, you didn't get very far. I'm curious as to what you rolled, Iceman. Let me know for sure. And well, this is only an hour ago. Skull Rock, my friend. Go Skull Rock, brother, whether it's Alliance or Horde. We might run into each other. Let me know what you're rolling. Whether it's Alliance or Horde. Just let me know the character's name, and I'll keep an eye out for you. That'd be fun. Dustin Dixon. Yeah, no problem, man. You can play in regular service, but it's just the feeling. It is. There's something about getting that Soul of Iron buff, even though it's pointless on the hardcore server. I just like it up there. I really do. Thank you guys for helping. This is one, I've said this before so many times. This pleases me so much. This pleases me more than when somebody is just, talking to me. I love it when you guys are like talking to each other and stuff. I just like it. Umbrella Secret Service, AKA the Pursuer, at 56 mark. Okay, I know what this is. This is my viewer voice I do. We Woody. Man, I love the voices you make so much. I always laugh out loud. Thank you, Pursuer. Appreciate it. So there's a. Would you like a little greeting? We Woody. We would. Oh, I think I give you a shout out specifically, don't I? Because of the comment you made before. Greeting? We Woody. We would. Calm down, Pursuer. Oh, man, it's so good. Love you, dude. The stuff like this always makes me laugh. I love it. Oh, here's the last comment. How we doing? Only about 40 minutes in here. Dustin, nice episode as usual, Biggie. Thank you, Dustin. I appreciate it, man. I really do. I have been in a slump, not feeling that the content has been good. Yeah, so it's good to hear you guys say stuff like that. It really is. I got to be honest, man. Sometimes I'm doing something, I'm recording something, and I'm just like, after I'm recorded, I'm just like, do I even want to release this? Like, it's just crap. Because I feel like my mood wasn't there, or, I don't know. If anybody records, I'm sure you have similar feelings sometimes. I recorded an episode of City Skylines last night about 11:30 at night. I don't usually record that late. The only time I record at night generally is if I'm doing the Fright Night series, and I do that on purpose. But the Skylines episode was so bad. I recorded a full hour, but I'm deleting it. It was so bad. I was so salty about trying to figure out the train system in that game. I mean, I know how the train system works. The problem is it's so jacked, man. what was happening is I had everything put in. I had a rail yard, and then I had the cargo station. I had my lines set up, and then I had you have to set up routes for the trains to come pick up stuff for your importing and exporting. For whatever reason, the lines on the track, wherever there was a crossover, which is, I think, represents a node most of the time, the trains would roll and then they would stop. They would just stop in front of the node and sit there. 20 trains would stack up behind them and just despawn. If I deleted the train that stopped, the next train would roll up and just stop. And I'm not even kidding. I probably spent 2 hours, like 8:30 to 10:30 off camera. Like, what in the hell is going on? I finally ended up deleting all of the track on this one line, and I had to lay it in. And what I had to do was lay it in one fell swoop for the most part, so there were no nodes. And it seemed to fix it when I laid it back in. But anyway, I made a video after that explaining what I did, which took like 20 minutes. And then I realized the power... We had been importing power because we were severely lacking power from the geothermal power plant. So I upgraded to nuclear. I used to be married, and my wife always gave me crap every time I said nuclear. Am I saying that wrong? Nuclear. I think I used to say nuclear is what she was giving me shit about. It's nuclear. But I was pronouncing it like Nucular, nuclear. Anyway, so I switched over to the plant and all hell broke loose. All hell broke loose. I don't think I'm releasing the episode. I'm going to do a follow-up episode with just very lightly explaining what happened. I don't know. But anyway. Anyway, thank you guys and gals so much for your comments. I do appreciate it. Boy, have I needed them these last couple months. It's been rough. I feel like I'm in a better place now. I'm not in any pain. I mean, aside from my tooth, but now that I have the car back, that's one thing I'm planning to do. I'm going to try to get myself to call up there, which is difficult, to make a dentist appointment. So I can get, I have like 3 teeth that need serious immediate attention. One of them is bad. I don't know if it can be saved or whatever, but I just need them to fix it or pull the effing thing out of my head. But yeah, hopefully I'll get that done soon. Anyway, that's it for me. I just wanted to go through the comments. I love doing that. And I wanted to just kind of let you know about the schedule, which is really all it is the Worgen is dropping and I'm going to be starting Resident Evil Village. Never played it. Looking forward to it. Somebody did mention that Amnesia Bunker had gone on sale. I actually picked Amnesia Bunker up a while back now. It did go on sale. I got it really cheap. And a little behind the scenes, I actually recorded like half an episode of it. But decided... So I think this was around the time of the poll. And I thought it was going to win or something. And I realized that Resident Evil Village had won. So I just stopped. So I didn't even make it through the tutorial, but I do eventually want to play that game because the little teeny bit I played of it seemed really cool. It's got a cool, creepy style to it, Amnesia Bunker. But Resident Evil 8 coming up. Hopefully I'll get some out this week. And the way that the Fright Night series works, if you don't know, they come out at 7 p.m. And what I'm going to do is just put it in place of where not in the same time slot, but on the same day that the Worgen was coming out. So I don't know, the schedule, the days might be screwed up now because I've missed some, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, that's it for me. Thank you guys and gals so much for watching, for being a subscriber. And as always, a big, big, giant hug and a thank you to my channel members. You have made a big impact in my life. It helps me out every other month or so. I get, a little bit of money, and it allows me to pay part of a bill. It almost covers my internet bill, and that's a big bill for me to try to cover, especially not working right now. So thank you for supporting me that way. Seriously. Love you guys. Take care. I'll see you in a future episode of something. Peace.